I have subsumed the Malteser. Oh! You now get Maltesers in little packs. In a multi-pack. So you get loads of Maltesers in little packs. In a big pack. And that's a true pack, 2-pack. That's a good feeling. Because Maltesers are fucking nice. But in order to fulfill the mission of this mission, I'm prepared to attempt to do something incredible in my intoxicated state this night, in a mode of veritas, for capturing the truth of what it is to be enraptured by delight in the ingredients we afford ourselves enjoyment. And in this, I shall pick up a tome, a book, granted to me by my dear Mama for my 50th birthday. And it is this. Partridge, we need to talk about Alan. And we do. We need to talk about Alan Partridge forever. For he is one of the most amusing creatures I've ever faced in this world of darkness, horror, sorrow, debris and cack. But Alan Partridge, he shines upon like a radiant soul of many a fine chuckle. And so what I'm going to do tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is an experiment into chaos, into peace, into order, into understanding, into whatever you determine it to be eventually, is an experiment. You see, back in the day when the Bible, quite rightly so, under God, the munificent Almighty, was a holy figure for all and an authority taken with great respect by all the believers, as is right, as is true, as you're welcome to. There was a term in the classified period of the Catholicism called sortes biblicae. And that was opening the Bible at a random point and divinating truth therein from that, whatever you read, right? Okay? It was illegal. You couldn't do it. It's not allowed. Very naughty. However, while Alan Partridge is clearly a gold star angel man of sainthood, of Christian wit, I think he'll forgive me if I try a little sortes biblicae to really spice up this video and bring it to flesh of genii. So what I'm doing is I'm neglecting the extraneous border positions of the book covers, because they will physically constrain me from perfecting this random spiel through the pages. And I grant each page equilibrium of egalitarian goodness beyond the fascist borders of these protectorate realms. But here we go. It's there. It's there. And it's here. And now hold on. And I shall read from exactly this position. And I have no idea what's going to happen. Okay? So I'm as new to this as you are to me. Good luck, and may the force be with us. On my insistence, we conducted audience research using a survey that I designed, which turned out to be chock full of insights and learnings. In fact, the findings directly shaped my show. With the majority of Norfolk owning or having access to a telephone, it seemed utter folly not to build a show around a phone-in feature. Similarly, we learned that a daily feature in which we asked aviation fans to call in with sightings of RAF training exercises was causing distress to the families of servicemen and consternation among RAF top brass, who argued that it had serious security implications. I thought it was a bit precious, but after 18 months, Scramble was quietly dropped. This was agile, responsive radio, and I was its pioneer. I began to fall in love with broadcasting all over again, and in a funny, kooky, zany kind of way. I think I fell in love with me again too. Well, there you go. You don't have to suffer much more of this. I'm glad, Alan, thanks to causing nearly nuclear Armageddon by being an amusing, excitable man from Norfolk, has learnt to love himself again in his own egomania. And that is important to an egomaniac. Of love and comedy and wit and declaration of finery in every gilded breath the Lord of God affords us in his reckoning of terms. But Alan, not only a wit, but a novelist, a writer, a genius. I hesitate to use the word. No, I won't. Because, it's one of the Ten Commandments, isn't it? Don't worship false gods. So I'm not going to worship him as a god. Because he's not. Hindus, beware. Islam, stand down. This isn't. Oh, you don't want to know. Right, anyway. So therein, and there is, and there are everything. Pissing on the main plane, god damn it.